Hello, I'm Mastin Kipp, best-selling author and international retreat and seminar leader, and welcome to Power and Purpose TV. I'm coming to you today from Lumeria, Maui, one of my favorite places in the whole world, the island of Maui in Hawaii. And today I want to talk to you about how to silence your inner critic. I don't care who you are. You could be the most enlightened person in the world, or you could be the most unenlightened person in the world. We all have this voice inside of our mind that says, you're not enough, you'll never be enough, you'll never amount to anything. And the question is, how do we make peace with that voice? Because that voice can be very loud and very powerful, and unfortunately, it can hold you back from claiming your power and living in your purpose. So, how do we silence the inner critic? Well, some people might tell you to ignore it, to push it away, to just say positive affirmations. And while all that stuff may be useful a little bit, what I believe is that there's a part of you, that inner critic, that needs love, it needs attention. The negative emotions, the negative inner self-talk that we hear is not something that we want to avoid or make wrong or push down, because we know this, what we resist persists. And so, if we resist our inner critic, if we push it away, or if we just try to, say positive affirmations, then we're not acknowledging a part of ourselves that's asking for attention. So when you feel like you're not enough, when you feel like, gosh, something must be wrong with me, go to that part of yourself. Love that part of yourself. Understand why it's there. And when you can make peace with your inner critic is when you can accept it. Not accept what it's saying and agree with it, but accept that there's a part of you that feels sad, there's a part of you that feels like you're not enough, and there's a part of you that is scared for this next level. And I can tell you, I'm here in Maui, and I've led many, many retreats here at Lumeria, Maui, and there are plenty of times where my inner critic says, who are you to rent this place out? Who are you to teach all these people? Who are you to, whatever it might be, fill in the blank? And so, that voice is always there, and there's always that part of us that needs that love, that needs that attention, and usually, what we need to remember is, one of the reasons why we feel like we're not enough is because I believe on our own, we aren't enough. That's actually a true thing. We got to connect back to a higher power, or to God, or to source, or to spirit. And we connect back to our creator. When we connect back to a higher power, then we connect back to a power that is more than enough. And so many times when we feel like we're not enough, it's because we have let go of or felt separate from that higher power. And on top of that, if we're feeling like we're not enough, we're really in the story of what's wrong with me, and it's a call to get out and to serve. Because when I'm serving people, when I'm really there, lit up, giving my gift to the world, helping other people, I am not in my own mind, judging myself. I'm focused on who I'm serving. And so, some of the best ways to silence inner critic is to really ask some questions. Why are you here? Why do you feel like you're not enough? Why are you feeling this way about yourself? And there'll be usually some negative emotions in there that have to be felt. And there's probably a valid reason why you feel that way. And Joseph Campbell reminds us that every feeling fully felt is bliss. Every feeling fully felt is bliss. And so when we can go there, we make peace with ourselves, we accept ourselves. My friend Robert Holden says, no amount of self-help will work without self-acceptance first. So that inner critic is really a call for self-acceptance, for self-love, and to recognize that it's time for us to connect back to a higher power. We may have forgotten to do that, so we get on our yoga mat, or we meditate, or we pray, or we go to nature. Wherever we feel most connected, we go to that place, and then we focus on serving other people. And if we can accept ourselves as we are, know that when we feel like we're not enough, we can connect back to a higher power, and then serve other people, the inner critic voice will lessen. And I'm not saying it will go away. I don't think it really ever goes away. There's always that self-doubt there. No matter who you are, how successful or how enlightened you are, there's always that voice there. But if we can make peace with it, if we understand that there's a reason that it's there, and it's not a bad thing, we're not bad people, because we have this inner critic and that there's a call to connect to something larger than ourselves and to serve others, then we can come back on track faster. Instead of being knocked out for months or years, we can be knocked out for minutes or hours and then bring ourselves back, because life is going to knock us around. We'll go off track. But the question is, how fast can you course correct? So this is really a training on how to course correct your mindset so that you can really get about the business of living your purpose. So that is my tips for today. Here is what I would love you to do. First, in the comments below, does your inner critic come up? Please let me know. And then let me know, how are you going to accept it? What is it there to teach you? How are you going to connect back to a higher power? And how are you going to serve other people? in the comments below, please let me know. Also, if you're over on Facebook or over on YouTube, I'm going to invite you to come on over to mastinkipp.com. All kinds of fun stuff happening over there. You can get on our newsletter, our email list, get all kinds of training that I don't send out through all the social networks and stuff like that. And I can be in your inbox on a more consistent basis. And if this video has been helpful for you, I would love, love, love it if you could pass it on to someone else who you think might need it. You never know, you could change their life with a click of a button. So this is Mastin Kipp coming to you from Maui. It's been my pleasure to speak with you today. And as always, remember to get out there, take action, and make it real. We'll see you next week.